Hello, welcome back on House News with me, Dedi Ramadan. In this episode, we'll present you the latest information coming from the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia. But before we continue, let's see the headlines for today. The Speaker of the House welcomed the visit of the President of Peru at the Parliament complex, marking 50 years of diplomatic relations between the two countries. To strengthen Indonesia-U.S. cooperation, the KSAP received a visit from U.S. congressional staffers as part of Inter-Parliamentary Study Exchange. The bilateral meeting with the representative from Ecuador highlighted a strong commitment to strengthening cooperation between Indonesia and Ecuador. The policy of adjusting the allocation details of regional transfers fund has slowed economic growth in several regions, including South Sulawesi province. The popular Indonesian movie Garuda di Dadaku is being remade into an animated version. The animation project is currently in progress and is expected to be completed by 2026. The meeting between the Speaker of the House and the President of Peru was a strong symbol of inter-parliamentary friendship. Both agreed to boost multilateralism, expand cooperation, and promote sustainable ocean management.
The Speaker of the House, Dr. Honoris Causa Puan Maharani, received a courtesy visit from the President of the Republic of Peru, Dina Ercilia Boluarte Zegara. Puan stated the House encourages to maximize cooperation potential between the two countries, particularly in trade and investment, agriculture, and tourism. In addition, Puan emphasized the House remains firmly committed to supporting the government's efforts to expand international collaboration, including through the Indonesia-Peru Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement.
Itu akan membuat perdagangan antara Indonesia dan Peru bisa semakin baik, semakin lancar, dan kita akan di DPR RI tentu saja mendukung hal-hal yang terkait dengan perdagangan, ekonomi, pendidikan, people contact, dan lain sebagainya. Juga termaksud dengan kerjasama di bidang pertanian. Tadi beliau menyampaikan menginginkan agar produk-produk pertanian yang di Peru bisa masuk ke Indonesia. Juga bagaimana kemudian di bidang pariwisata, karena Peru punya Machu Picchu, di Indonesia kita punya Candi Borobudur, bagaimana kemudian bidang pariwisata pun menjadi salah satu concern.
Furthermore, Puan Maharani hoped bilateral ties between Indonesia and Peru would be strengthened through business-to-business collaboration. The House will support this effort by shaping policies that encourage partnership between the businesses communities of both countries. TVR Parliament Team report.
The KSAP of the House received a visit from U.S. congressional staffers. The meeting focused on interparliamentary comparative studies and discussed strategic issues in the economy, energy, and bilateral diplomacy.
Vice Chairperson of the KSAP of the House, Rafindra Erlangga, stated one of the main topics discussed in the meeting was trade tariffs and effort to strengthen cooperation in the mineral sector. In addition, the U.S. delegation appreciated Indonesia's concrete steps in addressing trade and investment issues. The meetings also covered ideological aspects, emphasizing values in state governance as an important foundation for bilateral relations.
Kerjasama antara Amerika dan Indonesia ini diperdalam di berbagai sektor. Salah satunya di sektor critical minerals misalnya. Jadi selama ini banyak hilirisasi Indonesia di sektor mineral itu dilakukan oleh beberapa negara. AS juga tentu sangat ingin menjadi bagian untuk proses investasi daripada downstreaming ini. Juga mereka berdiskusi tentang sistem ideologi kita yang ada kemiripan juga antara Indonesia dan AS. Contohnya di semboyan negara mereka. Kita memiliki Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, mereka memiliki I Pluribus Unum, yang artinya secara harfiah mirip, yaitu persatuan dalam keberagaman.
Moreover, Rafindra hoped the Indonesian diaspora, especially students and migrant workers in the United States, would receive stronger support. He also emphasized the existing cooperation must be maintained and further strengthened across a wide range of sectors. These include education, labor, people-to-people exchanges, and energy downstreaming. Bondan and Divo, TVR Parlemen report.
BKSAP is committed to strengthening cooperation with Ecuador, especially in culture and energy sector. The bilateral relations between Indonesia and Ecuador, which have lasted for 45 years, should continue to be developed.
Chairperson of the Indonesia-Ecuador Parliamentary Friendship Group, Akip Ardiansyah, supports strategic initiatives designed to strengthen parliamentary diplomacy. He believes diplomacy is key to improve cooperation and dialogue between countries across multiple sectors. The potential for bilateral cooperation between Indonesia and Ecuador remains significant, especially in culture, energy, environment, and agriculture. This is expected to support government programs, that is, energy and food self-sufficiency.
Bagian dari upaya strategis pemerintah, dalam hal ini parlemen, untuk selalu menjaga hubungan dan kerjasama. Hal-hal yang kira-kira bisa dikolaborasikan antara pemerintah Ekuador dan pemerintah Indonesia. Yang paling kelihatan adalah dalam hal kerjasama di bidang budaya, energi, karena kami yakin bahwa di Ekuador itu tenaga ahli untuk perminyakan juga cukup bagus. Begitu juga di Indonesia punya potensi yang sama sehingga bisa kita kolaborasikan kedua negara ini menjadi mitra strategis untuk jangka panjang.
Furthermore, Akip point out the engagement of Ecuador's youth in democracy is remarkable, with 80% of parliamentarians being under 25. This reflects political progress, making bureaucratic process more transparent and innovative in national development. From Banten, Anggun Budi, TVR Parlemen, report.
After the break, we'll bring you more updates from Commission 11 of the House, so stay tuned on House News. Commission 11 urged the government to support regional development so that local governments can manage public services more effectively. The support is used to maintain service quality and ensure equitable development across all regions.
Vice Chairperson of Commission 11 of the House, Fauzi Amro, explained officials in South Sulawesi are worried that adjustments to regional transfer funds could impact local development. He pointed out these funds are needed to improve economic growth and enhance public services in the province. Therefore, the central government must address the concerns raised by local leaders to ensure that development programs in the regions continue and able to boost regional economic growth.
Bagi kepala-kepala daerah, ibu bupati, wakil bupati, dan wali kota itu mengalami stagnasi pertumbuhan ekonomi karena geliat pembangunan itu tidak ada sama sekali. Aspirasi daerah khususnya dari Makassar dan beberapa daerah itu menjadi atensi khusus bagi Menteri Keuangan dan Dirjen Keuangan Perimbangan Keuangan Pusat Daerah untuk melakukan akselerasi supaya pertumbuhan ekonomi yang ada di provinsi, kabupaten, kota itu akan terjadi geliat konsumsi dan daya beli.
The Minister of Finance has officially issued a special regulations to cut the regional transfer fund budget for 2025. Initially set at 919 trillion rupiah, the allocation has been reduced by 50 trillion. This follows Presidential Instruction Number 1 of 2025 on the efficiency of the state budget and regional budget. From Makassar, Bondan Imana, TVR Parlemen, report.
Commission 12 encouraged the government to continue the grassroots refinery project in Tuban to boost the development of national petrochemical products. The refinery is expected to produce thousands of barrels per day and million tons of petrochemical products every year.
Vice Chairperson of Commission 12 of the House, Sugeng Suparwoto, explained petrochemical products are major raw materials for industries such as plastics, textiles, fibers, electronics, and technology components. He added, grassroots refinery Tuban has potentially to reduce Indonesia's dependency on imported petrochemical products. Currently, 64% of Indonesia's petrochemical supply still comes from abroad. With petrochemical import values at 100 trillion per year, the grassroots refinery is expected to strengthen downstream industries while also supporting national energy resilience.
Akan kita dorong sedemikian agar proyek ini benar-benar dituntaskan sehingga kita ini dapat mencukupi, selain kita untuk mencukupi kebutuhan BBM yang konsumsinya terus naik, tetapi juga untuk petrochemical industry. Bahkan ke depan kita akan dorong betul bahwa seluruh refinery atau kilang-kilang minyak kita ini harus menjadi petrochemical industry complex. Tidak seperti hari ini, maka karena kalau hanya kilang mengolah crude jadi BBM itu marginnya kecil bahkan cenderung merugi. Maka dunia sekarang sudah merubah kilang itu menjadi petrochemical industry complex.
Furthermore, Sugeng emphasized every oil refinery in Indonesia should be integrated with the petrochemical industry. This integration will increase the competitiveness of the domestic energy sector and reduce reliance on imported products. From Surabaya, East Java, Elisa Purba, TVR Parlemen report.
Ternate, North Maluku continues to face serious healthcare challenges from the lack of specialist doctors and inadequate hospital facilities. As a result, many residents cannot receive proper treatment locally and seek medical care outside the region.
On inspections to the Ternate Regional General Hospital, Commission 9 of the House found limited facilities and a shortage of specialist doctors. Member of Commission 9 Obon Tabroni stated the lack of specialist doctors and health facilities continues to be a major challenge in North Maluku. He asked the central and regional governments to conduct evaluations to find strategic solutions.
Yang harus didahulukan. Hasil dari pertemuan ini adalah bahan bagi kami untuk melakukan evaluasi dan kedepannya mencapai, dan kedepannya kita akan bicara tentang rekomendasi apa yang harus kita lakukan untuk Provinsi Maluku Utara dengan ketersediaan dan keterbatasan yang ada. Ya kita ada program-program untuk dokter spesialis atau subspesialis berdasarkan tentu masukan kebutuhannya apa sih yang paling urgent, karena kan harus dilihat dalam proses ini rekomendasi dari pemerintah daerah itu penting banget dari situlah baru kita olah, kita eksekusi di pusat. Ya, mempercepat ini penambahan fasilitas-fasilitas yang ada, kemudian kris juga sudah cukup bagus, tapi fasilitas yang lain harus ditambah. Yang saya bilang tadi, untuk mencapai kesempurnaan kan susah, tapi kita bicara tentang bagaimana progres ini terus kita dorong kerjasama dengan pemerintahan daerah.
Furthermore, Commission 9 encouraged stronger cooperation between the central and regional governments to accelerate the development of supporting facilities needed by hospitals. From North Maluku, Domi Titiheru, TVR Parlemen report.
When we return, we have interesting stories from Indonesian animation movies, so stay tuned on House News. Base Entertainment has released the first teaser of Garuda di Dadaku, an animated version which is set to hit Indonesian theaters in 2026. The film tells the journey of a boy chasing his dream to be a football star.
The debut teaser for the upcoming Garuda di Dadaku animated films has been released. In less than a minute, audiences meet Putra, a 14-year-old with big dreams of becoming a football star. Inspired by Bayu, the hero from the 2009 live-action film, Putra's journey begins with the anticipation of a new school year and the pressure of football tryouts. Between packing his school items and keeping his inhaler close, the teaser captures his excitement and the nerves that come with chasing a dream. Scheduled to hit Indonesian cinemas in 2026, the film promises a tale of friendship, determination, and the love of football. Originally released on 2009 with a sequel in 2011, Garuda di Dadaku expanded into the TV series on 2014 and 2015. The story now returns in animated format, introducing fantasy elements that add imagination and wonder to the main character's journey. This new take reshapes the storyline, offering a modern version on the original one. As the teaser ends, the legendary anthem Garuda di Dadaku by Netral returns, connecting longtime fans with a new generation of viewers. For older fans, the song brings fond memories, while for younger audiences, it becomes an invitation to dream.
As the digital era changes the way children play, many traditional games are slowly forgotten. To preserve these cultural roots and give children a chance to enjoy them again, the Kampung Hompimpa community was founded in Yogyakarta.
Amid rapid technological growth and modern lifestyles, Kampung Hompimpa in Yogyakarta offers an alternative space that brings back the true meaning of play. For this community, playing is not just about having fun. It is an essential way for children to grow, connect with others, and feel loved. Through traditional games and creative activities, they provide educational experiences enriched with cultural values. The community began from the concerns of social activists and educators who noticed the lack of safe and meaningful play spaces for children. Since then, Kampung Hompimpa has reached hundreds of children in various places. From schools and orphanages to small community hubs around Yogyakarta, they hold group play sessions, teach how to make traditional toys, and even organize small folk performances. Kampung Hompimpa also collaborates with local artists. Craftspeople are involved in creating wooden toys, puppets, and other traditional play tools, supporting the local creative economy while reintroducing cultural heritage. In this way, children play and learn to appreciate and love their cultural roots. Due to its commitment and consistency, Kampung Hompimpa was awarded Best Community at the Indonesia Community Day organized by Kompas. This recognition highlights the community roles in shaping the future of children.
Cilegon City recently hosted an international culture and arts festival bringing together delegations from 4 friendly countries to celebrate and share their unique cultural traditions.
Colorful traditional costumes, the sound of music from around the world, and the tempting aroma of unique cuisines filled every corner of Cilegon in one grand celebration. Budaya Cilegon Fest and International Folk Art 2025 was a moment where art, culture, and warmth came together on one stage, leaving unforgettable memories. This year's festival has even more specials with the presence of art delegations from Russia, Bulgaria, South Korea, and India. Each country showcased its identity through dance, music, and costumes full of meaning. Energetic movements, unique rhythms, and detailed outfits brought audiences on a journey around the world without ever leaving Cilegon. Local culture also stood proudly. Traditional dances, handicraft exhibitions, and signature dishes such as sate bandeng, emping melinjo, and nasi kebuli delighted visitors. The blend of local and international culture created warm interactions. Beyond the performance, the festival sent a strong message that diversity is not a barrier but a bridge that unites. With its success, this event highlighted Cilegon as an open and creative city rich in heritage. At the same time, it strengthened international ties through art, culture, and mutual respect.
And that's the House News for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of House News only on TVR Parlemen.